African love. Why? Why would someone say that?
Well, first of all, we have lived within a cultural structure, and there are certain things that are culturally practiced that a lot of people do not understand that it shouldn't be. When you come from an environment where culturally it is expected because some folks are from the male side, they should have
You should dominate.
dominant power. That is one. Then two, the culture of love, sex, and marriage are three separate things.
Okay.
I keep telling and sharing with people, I said, look, a typical man who is raised from our culture here cannot differentiate love, sex, and marriage or relationship. And because the man culturally has not been structured to know that these are not the same, he finds himself in a merry-go-round when he meets a woman who, as well, hasn't been able to see far the difference between the three of them. The two of them are going to find themselves in confusion because the lady does not know what to expect from the man, and the man does not know what to offer. So when you find that conflict within the conference of love, there's going to be a serious challenge and issue always. And that is why we keep having these issues. That even when ladies discover that this thing isn't right, every day in, day out, there are activities on the radio, there are activities on the television, there are other social structure that keeps announcing that this thing is not right because culturally we've not been able to separate the three of them. It is difficult for the two people to come together and then see why this thing cannot exist. Because first of all, it starts between parents, it starts from the home. Like I keep telling people, I say you cannot expect the male child to sit down while the female child does all the domestic the chores at home. And now you cannot expect the female child not to have a voice in activities and in decisions making, even when the decisions, she's going to be the first person to be affected by that. You go into the communities, something happens in the community, and the elders are coming together. The woman does not have a voice. Somebody has to represent her because there is this culture that a woman does not need to get involved in a certain circle of life. It is all men's affair. So if a woman must speak, the woman must be represented. So all of these structures come together, and when people don't know how to understand why the government and the laws are put in place to change all of that, it becomes a confusion. And that's just where we find ourselves today.
So